Hello guys, welcome back to another video. LGD. I'm going to be so basically today we are going to be doing some training, but unfortunately we can't do it in-game because the server is currently down due to the hosting issues. Another video. So but we are still making the best of it. Stream is starting in 5 minutes. Should be, anyway. Oh, I clicked on the wrong tab, sorry guys. Let me just move this all the way to the top. I'm sorry. There we go. What? You're just typing in chat, what are you saying? It's starting in 5 minutes. You can. Why can't I see anything? You can. You should be able to now. Play something. Oh my god. Yo, it's the commissioner. Just streaming your Discord to show what you see. Okay, yeah. The server is currently down, so we can't play the actual server at the moment. So sorry for disappointment. Have you done it? I don't know. I don't know how to IP ban them. IP ban them. I don't know how to IP ban them. I wish I did. I thought we stop doing. That's not what you do. I thought we stop doing. Hopefully, no one's disliked. Okay, so I don't know how. I thought we stop doing. That's not what you do. Say ooh ee ah ding dang walla walla bing bang ooh ee ah. Now my streaming thing should work. I think it takes like a couple of minutes until it realizes that I'm streaming. PC 180. Let's go. 180. Okay. Let's get some of this in. Wait until the red. Actually, oh no! I'm gonna have to cancel that meeting. Are we? Oh damn. Yes, make sure that's running. I love how it's just got his old profile picture on there. Okay. Yep, gonna keep everything completely professional. Now, what are we gonna do until I run out? Why is everyone pinging? Oh, I may just have to look at this. I may just have to. 7 likes already, Jesus. Been premiering 4 hours. I'm gonna need to close the. I didn't close the music on this one, but like, yeah. Oh, it's called the announcements. I never. Oh. Hello? Oh, I'm been muted. Oh, cheeky bugger. No, me. No, there is a meeting. No, come on. meeting notes. Okay, make this go smoothly. This would be the PTS.
Right, we'll give everybody some time to get in.
PTS. Start the meeting. Wow, okay. Actually,
Lou, what do you need to say?
so what happens if someone like interrupts the meeting or? Get, like,
It depends. You'll probably just get muted, and you might get a warn as well.
I mean, I could take like notes who's doing that if you want me to.
It's all right. I'll keep on top of it. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, I'm taking your permission to speak away. Right, we are waiting on a few people. Let me at them to make sure they get in.
Yep, they're online, so they should be able to come in. That one's offline. Ooh, that's bad. On the first day. BGL helper. That's quite a good bot, that. Right, let's just... Come on. This server's down, so you currently can't really... Let me just see if... When I'm taking notes, I need to make sure like I've got every Discord muted. Reckless and Ducky. Does it say Ducky's with? Because it's not. Come on. If Reckless comes and then.
Yeet.
Right, I'm just doing a PTS meeting, so I have to take your permission to speak away, and then you say PTS in the meeting notes.
What?
Yes. Okay. Right. We need Bonham. He says that he's going to be a bit late to meeting. He has to do something IRL.
Oh, he's got his meeting.
Okay. Right. We'll start now then. People are going to be late, and if they do not turn up in within the meeting, time, then it will be noted, and they might get warned. So I'm going to share my screen if you can all join it. Okay.
Holy Jesus.
Right, we will be going through a few things. This is what we'll be covering. So, the pursuits, the first thing is what we're going to be covering. Obviously, we can't do it in-game right now, but it will be, we will be doing that once we get access to the server. Using your weapons, that should be basic knowledge of being an officer. Obviously, you know when to have it out and when not to. So, using your weapons, you should not be using your weapons against somebody who obviously does not have, you know, matching force. So, let's say somebody's got a knife, okay? Obviously, if they're threatening someone, then do what you need to do, okay? If there's two of you, one go lethal, one go non-lethal, make sure that you're in control of the situation and he's not. But we will also be talking about the subdivisions, what we're going to be doing. The 10 codes we are not going to be using, but we might be using something else. What to do in red zones, price for tickets and time for being arrested, what to use lethal for, when to use lethal for, sorry, what to do in major crimes. And obviously what vehicles you'll be going to be using. This will not be, I can't exactly tell you at the moment because I don't know what vehicles are in since I haven't been in the server. But this meeting is PTS, so if you check your meeting notes and you want to say something, you type PTS in the chat and I'll unmute you. And you can talk. So, right. So the first thing we're going to speak about is what can we do? Choosing people between subdivisions. Fine. Okay, so we have a few subdivisions open right now. We obviously have our. I'll read through them right now. And who is in control of them? So our subdivisions are CID, which is the undercover division, which I am the head of. So this will allow you to become undercover, allow you to do tasks that would be going against the gangs and taking them down as quick as you can. NPAS, we don't have a head for that at the moment, which is something that is open for people to apply for to become head or even just become NPAS. NPAS is helicopter unit, Air 1, which is very useful and can be benefited in pursuits. Which we also have FTO. We need a very good FTO for field training. I'm going to write a script for field trainings that people will follow and train people for. It will not be hard, but it's just very helpful for the police force. Okay, so we've had this made for us, the British Game and Life Roleplay Police Handbook. It was made by Cammy. His name is Cameron Bonham in the Discord. But this runs through everything that we need. This will be in the links. You can have a look at it, I believe, and it just runs through all the codes you need. So telling dispatch you're on duty, it's going to be very, very strict and stuff like that. This thing here, Go Wisely, this will be used very. We need people using it, otherwise the server's going to become a bit of a mess. If you want to put the full screen, well, I'm going present. That's true. The Miranda rights. This is going to be. People will have to do this. It's not going to be an option to not. People can report you for it, and you will be getting warned for it if you do not follow out your Miranda rights. This should be saved somewhere that you can see when you're patrolling, so you have them quick and easy to be done. This is some of the main laws we need to know. You don't have to read out and be like, oh, there's the Public Order Act 1986. You don't have to do that, obviously, but if you have the knowledge, then that's fine. It makes RP a bit better. The PACE Act. Okay, I haven't read through this PowerPoint before. Search any personally, I have no clue on what this all is. An example of how you arrest someone. You arrest a male for possession of an offensive weapon with the intent of fear and violence after he assaulted a member of public with his weapon. He refuses to give his name to you before the arrest. The time is 2:23 and you're under arrest of assault and possession for an offensive weapon. So you just make sure you read out what you need to say and make sure you know what you're saying. Right, PTS for Louis. Yes, Louis, what do you need? Louis?
Oh, sorry. You know when you're arresting someone? You ready?
Yep.
You know, so when that, for example, I'm arresting someone and I don't read them their rights, if I forget to read them their rights, can I read them up like at the jail cell or?
You can, but then no, you can't. You have to.
Okay.
When they're being detained, you have to tell them, otherwise it is unlawful.
Yeah.
And if you don't read them the rights before they get in jail, they can force it down to not be jail because you didn't read them the rights.
Exactly, and they could call a hostage situation if they actually wanted to.
Mhm.
But yeah, okay, right, we'll carry on. Okay, this is not going to be strict at all, but this is just to make RP a bit better. So, let's say you see, a white male. You would call the code out IC1, and then whatever's happened, whatever you need to say about them. If you need backup, you obviously tell dispatch about it, what they look like, and you need to be thorough about it. Okay, right. The first use of voice is your the first use of force is your voice.
Dispatch.
The second use of force is your baton.
Going.
The
Is the owner
your voice should be the most, the thing you should be using the most. You need to be calming down everybody that's in the scene, making sure you're getting it under your belt, that you know what you're doing. Especially if it's a hostage situation, that we don't know what's going to happen. You need to be thinking about what you're going to say rather than what you're aiming at. Yeah. Clearly said here, a police officer's strongest weapon is their voice. Never go straight for lethal. Is the owner going to add a radio so we can speak and contact and dispatch can have it as well? Yeah, wait to the end. But to answer that question, no, it's going to be all in. It's going to be all in this Discord. As you can see above this channel, there's one called Patrol, which is what we're going to be using. Warning markers, and I don't even know how to say that. Phonetic alphabet. There you go. This won't be strict. It will not be strict at all. But it will be very useful. It's up to your discretion on if you want to use them. Obviously, it would be a lot better if you did, make things a bit more interesting. But if somebody says like 10-9 after you say it, 10-9 meaning repeat, then just say it out without this, A N B O, otherwise people might not understand. Right. The way we're doing our command, which we have to go over. The gold command, senior leadership team, the commissioner, the deputy commissioner, the assistant commissioner, deputy assistant commissioner. Obviously, I am the commissioner for the time being. This might change there was an assigned commissioner, but he's not here at the moment.
Okay.
So we don't have any more gold command. Obviously, I'm going to be keeping my eye out because I do need people to help me do what I need to do, But yeah, we're also looking for everything else. I'm not going to keep it so everybody moves up at the same time. I don't want everybody up here, like up in the silver and gold command. So don't be annoyed if you don't get up there, because it's no matter what, we need a police force. And it doesn't matter if you're high or not, you're still a part of the police force and you're doing the job, then that's fine. Road policing, IPP. Okay, this is Bona made this, so this is what he is in charge of, the roads policing. this will be, if you join the Road Police, this is what he will be covering. Taser authority. If you have a taser, the way to make yourself known is by using your strongest weapon, which is your voice, and by shouting or saying taser armed police, stay down your red dot with 50,000 volts. So what you're doing is you're threatening them. We're not exactly threatening them, you're warning them that you're not scared to tase them, and that you're giving them a warning, and it will be very painful. You're red dotted with 50,000 volts, and you're trying anything, you'll be tased. Never give more than 3 warnings. After the 3rd warning, taser the suspect, and after you tase, you say taser, taser, taser. Okay, well, sick. Okay, so that has covered most of the handbook. This will be used in a interview when you boys are not going to be interviewed since you are in. But with new people, they will be questioned about this, the handbook. So, next thing we're going to go on to is this. I will be adding a roster to this. But I made this all last night. A lot of the stuff will be copied from Armour. This was from when I was in charge of an Armour 3 police department. So a lot of it is, as you see down here. Wait, I can't remember where it was. I think I deleted a lot of them, but there was like illegal vehicles. Obviously, you're not going to have like big tanks and stuff, are you? So that's been removed. But if you spot something on here and you let me know if you think it's wrong, you tell me and I'll change it. You can find this on your, I believe you can find it on your police links. Yeah, police links. A lot of this, I want you lot to have this open constantly. I want to see people up here saying that they're open when they're patrolling, so they can clearly see what they're doing. And yeah, right. Let me give you a demonstration of what I mean by being taken from a Armour 3 server. Running around with a legal weapon in the main city. Obviously, there's not going to be legal weapons in a UK-based server. Which I can just clear this line. Yeah, do you know what? I'll do that quick. Okay, so I want this to be open constantly. And I'm going to be adding a new sheet to this, and this is going to be the roster. So this is obviously going to be showing who's active, who's not. And yeah, so once we get in game, we'll be doing a lot of this stuff. I believe Yokes made something. I need to find it now. Yokes made us a very helpful thing. It's in the, what was it called? Police e-library. So, if somebody asks you, how do I join the police? What you do is you ask for their Discord on their phone. You send them this link. It is shown in the the police e-library on your resources. So this is what FTOs will be following. This right here, the uniforms and cars, will be updated as soon as we get access to the server. But yeah, I was hoping this would be in game, but clearly not. The use of force, tackle. This is used against unarmed suspects. Obviously, this probably isn't in the city at the moment, which, you know, maybe something we see in the future. This is how the divisions go. So command structure. The structure goes. So the commissioner. I'm sure you can all see it in Discord actually. What else do we need to see? what? So yeah, another thing on the subdivisions. We need people applying more to show them off, so we get more people applying for the police force, and show them what we can do. We're still looking for, I believe, K9, NPAS, and I can't remember the other one. Are we looking for another one? Oh yeah, FTO as well. Yeah, FTO. But yeah, they will help you rank up a lot. A lot of the extras that you can apply for as well are going to be, right, let me read them out right now. Assault rifle trained. So that's going to be a lot like based on the armed police sort of force if you wanted to go down that road. Same probably with the negotiations trained. I mean, I'm sure you can do that in different divisions as well. Unmarked trained will be in the CID. Pursuit trained will be in the M08. And what's the other one? NPAS trained is obviously going to be NPAS. Shotgun trained is, you can apply for that when you're a PC. I think it's Bronze Command. And yeah, that's all the extras you can apply for as well. I have 3 questions at the end. Right, let me do questions right now. Put PTS in the chat if you want to speak in meeting notes. PTS. Right, Louis, what is it that you need? Louis? You are not speaking. Right, Louis, I'll leave you to the end. Okay, right. Reckless. Yes.
On the pricing list,
Yeah.
I think you should lower it a bit because it was like kidnapping like 250k. Like that's a bit expensive.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, kidnapping, 125.
Manslaughter 55k. Like that's a bit too much, and like a bank robbery for 250k, it's a bit too much. You know?
Yeah,
Like, still, a bank robbery still should be in 6 digits, but not 250k.
yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, I might sit down tonight and go over the price lists. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
Sweet.
yeah, I'll be looking at today. I might need somebody's help to get a second opinion on everything, but yeah. Okay, yeah, alright. Okay, no worries. Yokes. You're unmuted. Yokes, you're unmuted.
Alright, so you know how it says on the list, yeah, it says like first, second offence, and third offence. Is there going to be like a logging system then?
I want to get one in. That'd be very helpful, but we obviously, John's only just put the police thing in.
Yeah, maybe you could do like a minimum, a standard, and maximums. Like, I don't know, if they kill 2 people, you're probably going to put them in the standard or the maximum instead of like first, second, or third offence.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Because like every time a server restarts, obviously your mind has to be a reset.
Yeah.
Of people, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we can probably implement that on something on Discord or something, or maybe I can get a forms going and I can log it on something, and then after time we'll have a whole database of most people in the city.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, I'm putting you back on server. Who else? NQ. Right, you're unmuted.
Yo.
Yep.
So, I have like something to say about the bank robbery. Personally, I think bank robbery should be more of a sentence than a fine, because like I don't know, it just makes more sense to be a sentence. But with the MO19, obviously it says you have to be Sergeant Plus, but the server's down, and it's gonna take a while for me to get Sergeant. So how long would roughly, for me, if I'm playing the server like daily, how long would it take?
Not long at all. As long as you're quick. As long as you're. Oh, okay. Yokes wants to answer. Yep, go for it, Yokes.
Yeah. So if I see that you're someone's at the head of it, if I see that you're mature, yeah, obviously I can skip the sergeant bit since like the police thing's all but new. So if you're mature, yeah, then that's fine. You can apply, and yeah.
Yeah, I have one more question as well. So, like, what's the age limit for like this, put this PD in it because
Well, that's going to be
Okay.
dealt with Johnny. I will have to ask for some of the rules for it.
yeah.
But yeah, there will be something set in place very soon. It'll be up on the forums by
Yeah, good.
by I don't know when, but once I get the information
gonna-
through, it will
I'm gonna
be on the forums.
get
That's pretty
everyone
much
to
it,
check.
to be fair.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, cool. It's been a bit of a weird meeting.
Is there going to be
As we can't do anything in game. I can't log anything. I don't know any of the cars that we can use. Just very annoying. Louis, is there going to be a jail menu? That's what the police menu is. So you can arrest people, like detain them, and arrest them. But yeah. It's a bit annoying that we can't get on the server. I'm going to, as we can't do any of this, I will be just calling the meeting off for now. It wasn't very long. It was only like 20-minute meeting, so hopefully it was okay. I'll probably be asking if some of you can come on later. Obviously, you don't have to, but it just lets you experience the server as a police officer for the first time.
Come on as
But yeah, that's everything. If you boys want to go do what you need to do, go for it now.
can you come on?
But yeah, I will be seeing you boys very shortly. Once the
See you in a
server
bit.
be notifying you in the police department chat. Alright, you're all free to go if you need to. Can you?
Alright,
You alright? When you're by.
there'll be more of them, mate, because, it's useful information for everyone to know.
Hold on one sec. When you're by yourself, can you come on when you're by yourself as a police officer? Of course you can, but
Oh, yeah,
um,
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, thing is, what the other police officer wasn't on. I know you already noticed, but
what do you mean?
there's a guy called Taiwan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't in the meeting.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, neither was Bonham, but yeah, I'll probably tell him do something right. But yeah, okay. That's everything. And once we get access to the server, I'm sure some of you lot will come on and we can deal with some of the other stuff. I need to get some FTOs in place, some training officers.
Or just make
When
it
yeah.
like gold commander, silver commander, bronze commander can do FTO for now until we get like ahead.
Yeah, we will. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's
I
everything.
might do it yet. I've been thinking about it.
What FTO?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna get a. Well, we've got that e-library thing that you just have to go off of. It's not too hard. There's gonna be a few in-game stuff like how to pull people over, just basic training, and then obviously they can apply for firearm training, shotgun training, and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, that's everything.
Is that what the FTO does? Training for things like that?
Training, yeah.
Interviews and training.
Sounds quite good, though, actually. I might do that.
Yeah.
But as an FTO, do you get, like, if it's quiet, there's no training, do you get to patrol as like normal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're still an officer. You just have the technically you have the training to do the interviews. But obviously, I can't train you since this police force is new. But yeah.
No, it's fine. I can do things like that. Interviews.
Yeah. I
I've
mean,
got quite a stern voice.
I mean, I can give you the role for it now, and then we can get you. Once we get some people applying, we can get you setting up and doing your first one, maybe, because I think there was somebody applying today. But obviously the server is not up. And they still haven't given me a tag on Discord, so I can't move any of the things to applied. Accepted. And Cookie Chips is meant to be applying, but I don't know what he's doing. But yeah, that's everything. I'm gonna go back into the BGL chat and then ask if the server's gonna be up anytime soon, and if not, then big rips. But
Well,
yeah,
if it is today,
Well, yeah,
I'm
let me know and
gonna
I'll
be
come on.
straight away.
yeah,
Wait,
yeah. I'll
so
be on straight away as well.
Who will give you the job when you're on? Will like one of the admins just set your job as?
Yes, you will have to make a new character as a police officer.
Okay, the character that I have now, I want that to be a police officer. So is that possible, or do I have to start like a fully new one? I mean,
No.
I don't
What?
know. I'm just.
No, don't worry. It's you have to. Okay, right. Sorry, I got it. Right.
What the hell's
You
happening?
the police. If you use that account for your police, you cannot use it as a civ.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
It would
I
be
know.
strictly police officer.
Okay.
But yeah, you can.
If you have one character as a police officer, and you're
Yeah.
doing your police officer thing, and then go into your civic character, you cannot take anything from the police to your
Yeah.
civic character.
No,
Otherwise
yeah,
it
you
ruins
get a
it.
strike. Yeah, you get a strike, and you could be removed from the gang and possibly the server. Depends on how Johnny looks at it.
Wait, a gang?
yeah.
What do you mean, the gang?
Oh, you know what I mean. I now run a gang and a police force. What do you expect?
Oh, sorry.
Right, but yeah, that's everything.
You run a gang?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He runs.
Oh,
the-
mate,
He
you
runs
can't run a gang and the police force.
Yeah, no, I'm not meant to be running the police force at the moment. It's Rocky's job, but
he's
he's
temporary.
been with his girlfriend for the
Ah.
last week.
He's temporary.
Ah, right. Is it
Yeah.
your girlfriend then?
I'm not too sure. I have no clue.
Wait, so
Uh.
can people still apply for commissioner since there's technically not an official?
No, mate, you just said there's someone lined up for it. There's someone lined up, he's just basically sorting it out
Yeah.
for everyone.
The meeting's been 30 minutes. Jesus.
Yeah.
I've literally just looked at my stream and I started it as soon as we started the meeting. 30 minutes. What? What are you laughing at, boy? It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I thought you said you were going to go in thingy chat.
Yeah, I am, but I can't get in the development chat because they are. I don't know.
Can't you
I-
just...
As a support staff, I can't get in there. I have to be either developer, staff manager, or dev.
I thought you like make clothes and stuff.
No, that's reckless.
Oh. I thought you said he was bad at making them.
No, reckless. Said Rain was.
Oh.
Right, I'm gonna go back in the BGL chat. I'll see you boys in a bit when the
Right,
server's
see
up.
you in-
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
cool. See you in a bit.
See you in a minute. No. Okay guys, that was it. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn the notifications on, and yeah,